Before starting your Styrofoam print, draw your design on a template first, then cut your template out and place it over the top of your Styrofoam. Using a ballpoint pen, apply pressure over your design so that it transfers onto the Styrofoam. Areas where you don't want ink to get into, push down really hard, creating a deep groove. Keep in mind the elements of art, line, and texture when coming up with a design for your print. Printmaking is composed primarily of line, and you can use line to create different sense of texture. Hatching, cross-hatching, and stippling are just a few examples of different types of line that create a sense of texture. After you're done transferring your design, simply go back into your Styrofoam with the ballpoint pen and reinforce all your grooves. Again, areas where you don't want ink to get into, push down really hard and create deep grooves. With Styrofoam, be careful not to push down too hard. You don't want to punch through the material. Next, you have to prepare your printing surface using a piece of glass or plexiglass, a rubber brayer, and printing ink. Squeeze out a little bit of ink and roll a thin layer over your brayer, a nice even thin layer, and then roll it over your surface. Place your surface down on a clean area and then rub a piece of paper over the top. And ta-da! You can go back in and make modifications to your design as needed. Start off testing your print out on a scratch piece of paper or a printer paper, and when you're done with your print, if you want to modify it, just simply rinse it off in the sink and go back in with your ballpoint pen and make changes. And again, roll out a thin layer. If you use too much ink, it's going to get into your grooves. Too little ink and it won't show up on your paper. You can repeat this process over and over and come up with hundreds of prints if you'd like.